Yo, my check. It's better to have the headphones on here because you can actually hear yourself a little bit. You can get the feed. Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? It's your boy, Mr. MA, also known as Marcus A. Uh, Coming through for a nice little broadcast. I ain't gonna be too long, but those that's watching, those that catch it on the restream, welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh, just a quick up to video. I know I haven't streamed in a mighty, mighty long time, especially on this StreamYard. And a lot of things have changed now. You can add intros, you can add outros to your videos now. They done kind of stepped it up for a decent price on this StreamYard team. Just want to say welcome everybody to the Mr. MA channel. I just came through to do a quick stream. I'm not going to be too long here. I know I've been streamed in a long time, and I just want to let the folks know what's been going on with me, why I haven't been streaming, and why I've been uploading content, but I have been uploading short content lately, as far as traveling, as far as regular content, you know, whether it's comedic or political or traveling. I've been loading up a lot of shorts, even though I could be doing more, but I've been a lot busy. I've been really busy, working my job, trying to get my business in order. And I know I said I was going to stream more and more, and I lied. Things happen. I have a life, you know, but yeah, it's been a struggle. Like I would love to stream on a regular basis, but I simply don't have the time. And I know doing it once a week, even twice a week, is not enough to subdue or increase an audience. You basically got to be on here like every other hour or every other day. You have to keep streaming. You have to keep punching, whether it's short content, pre-recorded content. You got to keep pushing and pushing levels of content to get a subscriber base. I've told people the last stream I did about the shorts. The shorts is pretty much where it's at because people are, excuse me, a lot of people are have a low attention span due to the shorts. So everything is 60 minutes long, 90 minutes long. Basically just short clip videos that occur on YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That's pretty much they target audience now. Is to basically come up with a lot of content to pack in 1 minute to get the average viewer attention, because they know their attention span is no longer than probably a minute or two. As far as what sparked their interest. But other than that, man, I've been working. I did some traveling. Yes, sir. Your boy Mr. MA did some traveling. Yes, I did. I was in Thailand maybe a month and a half ago. I told y'all years ago that I was going to travel, and I finally put my foot to the pedal, got on that, used that passport, went to Thailand, and enjoyed myself and had a ball. But I'll get more in depth with that later. But it was just a quick stream for me to come through and check in with y'all and see what's going on. And I mean, I've kept my ears to YouTube and as far as the changes and how your stream or your video should be structured, and you know how they want less profanity and pretty much PG content, you know. But yeah, Thailand was awesome. I plan on going back real soon. I wasn't there long enough. It was so much to explore, man. It's definitely a sight for our eyes to see, man. And another thing, as far as traveling, if you're young and you don't have any kids and you pretty much have your ish together, have your business straight, your grind in order, man. I advise some of you young cats, man, to travel, man. Get your travel on, man. See the world, man. Before you can even think about dating or anything far as taking women serious. See the world, man, and and, and get a whole different perspective on life, man. You know, I'm the first to tell you, man. I think all men should travel, black, white, whoever. You should all travel. We should all weigh your options and get to it. That's where I'm at with it as far as the traveling. I want to see young men traveling. I want to see young men happy. I want to see y'all get into y'all bag, get into y'all goals. But that right there, what I've learned when I was in Thailand, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. It's a beautiful country. Definitely beautiful. You know, it's a sight. You know, it was an eye opener for me. It definitely opened my eyes, and it put a lot of perspective. It put things in a lot of perspective for me. It definitely did. And other than that, like I said, I still do the shorts. I'm gonna get back doing pre-recorded content. Like I said, AOD Media. This is just some quick news of what's been up and what I'm trying to do. I want to do more interviews. I'm gonna start getting back to it. Get back to our habit of doing the interviews and the podcast and AOD Media. We are gonna start doing that. We are gonna start doing that. I still ain't forgot K Butter. K Butter just as busy as I am. You know, we still gonna start doing these streams because I know I need to start getting back to it. And basically, I need to get back to the basics. Is what you see right here. Me streaming, whether the topics are political, dating, whatever, sports, whatever. I try to hold a no holds bar when it comes to certain topics. You know, I'm gonna start putting the link in the chat as well if you want to come along and we can have a discourse, a good discussion. Or I'd like to hear your opinion on some of these. We just had the election. I know I've been gone. It's a lot to pack in. We just had an election. Donald Trump is back in office, and he's turning up. I'm hearing with this tariff thing. So a lot of these prices going to be utterly insane. You know, and to the point, it's gonna. I hope it don't bite us in the behind, but the way it's looking, we got to go through a lot of pain. I guess we got to go through pain. You got to go through pain. You got to go through struggle to win. So it's gonna be a lot of aches and pains. All I can say is have your business in order, have your finances in order. Don't overly spend. You know, Keep you some dry foods in the house. Keep you some cases of water in the house. Do what you need to do. Start budgeting. This ain't no financial advice or nothing like that, but start budgeting, start, getting things in order. Because this is gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be a roller coaster, and I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the ride, and as long as I'm getting my stuff in order, you should be getting your stuff in order. Because that's where we at. We got a point where you have to either sink or swim. Those are options. The guys that got it together, keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Guys that's getting it together, the guys that got their business in order, their business straight. Keep going. Keep going. Go harder. I'm definitely been going harder. With my schedule, it's gonna be a lot of late night streams with my schedule. Because I work afternoons now, so I can only stream probably when I'm off or late nights. But I definitely want to get back into the art of streaming. I definitely want to get back to having these conversations, no matter what it is. I want to get back to these conversations. I want to get back to recording some decent content for y'all. It's a lot of content I want to do that I'm probably going to have multiple channels, which I do. I probably got to rebrand those multiple channels, but I do want to do more content and get things out where it need to be. But as I proceed, I want to, if he's listening, I hope he's listening, I want to shout out my brother, Dante Chase. I want to say, brother, get well. We praying for you. I know it's been hard. It's been a rough 24 for you. It's been a rough 24 for both of us, but it's definitely been a rough 24, 25 for you, man. I want to shout you out, man. You in my prayers, bro. I know you're going through a lot, man. And you still got a brother here, man, that's willing to support you, willing to be there, man. I'm here for you, bro. I know it's been a lot as far as you going through relationships and now you having complicated health issues. I want to say I'm here for you, bro. We love you, and I'll be seeing you soon, man. I know you've been going through a lot, bro, and I just wanted to take time out this stream, man, to wish you the best, man. Wish you well, man. That you got brothers out here that's willing to ride for you, willing to support you, man, in your time of need. So I'm gonna leave that there as far as you, man. And if you're listening, if you want to come up, fine. If you're listening, I know you're at the hospital, getting well, man. But I just wanted to share that quick thought for you, man. And I'll definitely link up with you and check up on you probably after the stream. Even though we talked this morning, man, I didn't know I was gonna really do a stream today, but since I finally got the monitor that I needed, and it was like, why not, man? I'm off today. Why not do a quick stream, man? Why don't I just touch bases on myself while I've been missing and why I've been going out of YouTube. So, you know, wishing Dante Chase the well, wishing him the best. Get well soon, my brother. I'll see you soon. Now, as far as me just checking in, it's just a simple check-in call, man, for me being out from YouTube. I haven't streamed probably in over a year, which is crazy, man. I haven't streamed in a mighty long time. And part of it is my fault. I take accountability because when it comes to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you have to keep posting content. Like I said, you have to keep posting content, and you have to have a broader audience for your content. That's simply basically that's basically the code. You basically got to keep throwing content, posting content, whether it's jokes, whether it's whatever that can entertain a guest, whatever that can entertain. It's no different than you being at home and you entertaining your guests when you having a private event at your house. It's no different. So that I did learn that much. I did learn that this takes a lot of work, a lot of energy, time and effort, and I hope that I'll finally, get more acclimated with the new style of streaming now. It's a whole nother level to this as far as that. And I just want people to know. I just want people to know that I'm still around. I'm still around. And I've been on certain people's streams as far as sports content. Shout out to Gnome. Shout out to Gnome J. Shout out to Dante Chase. Shout out to Everything King. I've been on these streams too. Don't just think that I haven't streamed that has not been on YouTube. I've been on Traveler's YouTube. I'm on a popular YouTube. He got the How to Traveler channel I know of. I'm on Fly Guy Hurry's channel. On one of his videos, you see me at the end doing Thailand when I was at Club 808. I'm on here. I'm on here, but I'm not on here. But at the end of the day, you gotta get acclimated with the times, man. You gotta adapt with the times. As far as content, as far as current events and things that's going on in that nature. And that's pretty much the wave. And it's like once it happens, you got to get to it. You got to talk about it. Because then if you don't talk about it, then it's gonna be another event, then another event, then another. Then you're gonna be behind. So that's another thing. You got to keep up with the current events, whether it's political, whether things in the music industry, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it. You got to keep up with that. You got to keep up with that. You got to stay on that. Regardless, And personally, I simply just didn't have the time. I mean, I could have did car videos. I could have did. It's not really much of an excuse for me. I just don't really necessarily need a laptop and a monitor just to do the content on certain topics, and that's pretty much my fault because, the timing and everything. It ain't even really just the timing. You just got to really do it. You got to really put your best foot forward and make the best out of your situation as far as the content game. And a lot of people that got all these big subs, these 80, 70, 100K, 250K, they kept throwing content. These guys got These guys got editors. These guys got, you know, I wouldn't say secretaries, but they got editors. They got people that work behind the scenes for them. They got people that create the thumbnails. They got people that does the intros, the outros. So that right there is where it's at. If you have a team, if you got a team of people that can work your Instagram, work your Facebook, work your social media, man, you're good to go too. As far as the content game, yeah, you pretty much got it. You pretty much got it in the bag because now you got a team that can get you where you need to be. You got a team that can get you your content, get you that shine that you need while you on the stream. But as far as that, that's pretty much the key to the content game. Staying on current events. Staying on current events. That's the key. Staying on current events. And pushing out content after event after event after event. Just gotta keep consistent. Stay consistent with it. That's the key to it. And I gotta learn how to follow that cheat code and get back to the ways of content. Because content could be anything too. It necessarily don't have to be current events, but that's the fastest way to gain your audience. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's been good. I hope everybody's been, you know, staying on the grind, staying consistent, getting to their bag, getting to their grind, getting to their money, you know, enjoying life and appreciating life as we know it. You know, not gonna lie, man. I Since the end of January, my eyes been open. You know, I woke up and I see what everybody mean. You got to see the world, man. You got to see the world. You got to see the world. You got to see the world, and you got to understand that life is too short. Life is too short to be bickering, arguing, and pointing the blame at people of your mishaps and your shortcomings. You have to correct your mishaps and your shortcomings. You have to simply humble yourself. And I'm down to 40, man. I'll be 40 in a few months. So you have to literally humble yourself and literally truly evaluate yourself in your life in order to move forward as well. You just got to. And I've learned a valuable lesson these past few months, man. And it's only April 5th. It's only the 5th day of April, and we in early spring. And I think I accomplished a lot within the past 4 to 6 months. I've accomplished a lot. I've took some L's, but I've accomplished a lot too. I accomplished a lot. I learned some valuable lessons. I've learned to hold myself accountable. I've learned to have a good circle of people. You got to have a good circle of people around you. You got to have a good dose of people around you that's that has the same like-mindedness as you, or else you're not going to succeed. You got to have people that's pushing forward. because you ain't got nobody pushing forward, and you ain't got nobody that's constantly negative, that's constantly complaining, that's constantly at the bottom. What do you think gonna happen to you? So you definitely gotta move forward, even if you're moving alone. I'd rather you move alone than to move forward than be with somebody and just be stagnant when you're not really progressing or digressing. You're just still at the middle. And I've learned another thing too. That it's not a competition with me, man. Only person I'm in competition with is myself. I'm not in a competition. It's not a race. You know, do I want to be successful? Yes. Do I have the tools to be successful? I believe I do. But it takes time, it takes resiliency, it takes trial and error to really, really get there. And I've tried things on levels you couldn't believe. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's still trial and error. If you're trying, that means you're putting effort. If you're not trying, you're just being complacent, you keep pointing the finger, that's not going to solve it either. But once again, this is the Marcus Allen channel, Marcus A. And I want y'all to hit the like button and subscribe if you're still there. Likes are free. But I wanted to come through for a few minutes and just touch down with y'all, let y'all know that I'm still around. I'm still here. I'm okay. I'm still alive, still breathing, still in the best of health, still working out, still keep getting my finances together, staying on top of my grind. And brothers, man, for those that having these health conditions, man, I'm gonna say this too, man. For get a checkup, man. Get yourself checked up. Get your health checked, get your prostate checked, get your HIV testing done, get all that done. Y'all need to get that done, man. Get all that done. Get your testing, man. Get your health straight, man. For real, man. You don't want to be 40 years old with diabetes, man, and all these health complications, man. And they pumping medicine, and that's really. I'm not saying it's really doing a disservice for you, but you don't want to be in that position where you gotta have all these pill capsules and you gotta pop this pill this hour, this pill for that hour. Change your diet, man. Try to exercise more. Try to get that blood flowing. Try to let go of the bread and sugar, even though it's hard to do. But do it in moderation. I'm not telling nobody what to eat, man. I'm not a damn nutritionist. But at the same time, you gotta eat right, man. It's up to the individual now. You guys gotta stay on it, man. You guys gotta stay on your health, man. Optimum health, man. I'm sipping on water right now. That's all I do, man. I barely even sip juice now. I sip water. And I'm about to make a smoothie later. That's probably gonna be like my snack for the night, a smoothie. But yeah, get on your health, man. Get on your health. You guys need to stay on your health game, man. And those that's out there working out, I commend y'all. I'm not saying go to the gym every day, but try to go at least 3 times a week. Because you gotta have your body chance of rest. But go to the gym, man. Do whatever exercise you see fit, man. Cardio, whatever cardio or resistant exercise to keep the blood going, man. You gotta keep the blood going. Because if your heart stops, you stop. Simple. And this ain't just no help advice, medical advice, nothing like that, man. But you got to stay on top of it, man. You got to stay on top of your game, man. You know. But last but not least, but I'm back home. I've been back, like I said, a month and a half. You know, I've been meaning to do streams, but hey, I finally got my laptop together. I finally got my monitor together. So I'm really excited to really get back to the art of streaming and back to getting to these current events and these topics. And I'm gonna call K Butter, and I'm gonna start doing some traveling content too. I still got a special guest I need y'all to meet, man. You know, I ain't gonna say his name, but if I say his name, you probably know who he is. You probably done seen him on my shorts. So I'm gonna interview him because he's a real renowned traveler. You know, he's been traveling more than me. It's pretty much my first rodeo as far as traveling. So I want y'all to, understand that, and like Ric Flair said.
Now, I can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long. I can't help it.
Play it again. It was on mute.
Now, I can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long. I can't help it.
A lot of stuff I've been doing, man. I've been testing out, been trying. Like this clip here, man. This clip here. I got this off Instagram. Not to go out of topic, man. I got this off Instagram. Oh my god, man. This is hilarious, man.
And this how I'm coming, man. If a hoe won't fuck me, man, they gotta go through my dog first.
And I'm gonna max you out. You I'm talking about thumb all in your ass, pineapple in your. I'm putting a fruit basket in that ass. Yummy, yummy, fruit salad.
These guys are wilding, man. These guys are wilding. These guys are wilding, man. They wilding, man. And that's what I'm saying. They doing short videos and taking this stuff out of content, man. Foolishness like that is getting content, getting a crap load of views, man. Skits and stuff like that, man. It's crazy, man. That I'm gonna start doing too. I might get into the art of the skit game too. I see that's what moves the needle too. Like a lot of comedy, man. A lot of people like comedy. A lot of people say I'm too serious, but I can just be as funny as the next person. I can be funny as the next person. I guess maybe you guys have to see as I start producing these channels and throwing this content out here. Like I did a comedy skit. If you see the shorts I did about the Bel Air, man, check that out. That was classic, man. Like the Bel Air, like guys don't know, like just 4 years ago, Bel Air Rose, they had bottles for like $2 for $100. $2 for $100. Bel Air Rose, right? I went to a liquor store last night. Me and my coworker got off work. He said he had a stressful day. He wanted to get us some drinks. I didn't drink because I was tired. I don't feel like drinking. So we go in there. It's a bottle of Bel Air Rose, 2 for $50. So either the liquor is trash, or Bel Air ain't what it's supposed to be. Or, for example, like 2 weeks ago, man, maybe a month ago, I was in Roseville. I think I went to Kroger's to get some gas off 10.5 mile in Gratiot. And it's a sign. I think it was at a a Marathon gas station. It was a Marathon, and it said Rose bottles, Bel Air Rose, all bottles, 3 for $75. 3 bottles of Rose champagne for $75. I was like, good night. I said, man, this guy, they're losing it. They're losing it. Hold on. Pardon me. I was one of my furry phenom. She was getting upset. But other than that, man, yeah, man. And excuse me. I've had some rolls before and it was pretty good. But why has the price decreased? If the bottle that good, wouldn't the value stay the same? Just saying. If the value that good on some rolls, it'll be the same, right? Or more. So basically it's on the decline. But I digress on that. You know, you guys can do what you do with that as please. We saw what happened with Diddy and the Ciroc, so we're gonna leave it at that. Yeah. But I was just a quick stream. Just wanted to check in on y'all, man. Let y'all know I'm still around. You know, just letting y'all know I'm still around, and I'm gonna try to get more consistent with the content. You're gonna see more of this. You're gonna see more of me doing some of this content. And for those that came through, you know, just come through and support it. I appreciate you. You know, coming through, and you know, I just felt that it needed to be addressed. You know, we in early spring, and I'm just not doing content and doing a stream, and I should have been doing streams months ago. But it is what it is. You know, I'll let y'all in. Enjoy your Saturday. As I'm gonna go ahead and watch some of the basketball games, March Madness, and you know, I'll talk to y'all in a minute. You know, thanks for stopping by. Your viewership is appreciated. Greatly appreciated. You know, support AOD Media. You know, I'm gonna do some rebranding. As far as you know, it's not really the podcast no more. Even though we have a podcast format, it's still media. Because when you covering all type of events, it's still media. You covering current events, still media. When you're doing sports or whatever, it's still media. So I had to learn that. I had to learn that media is where it's at. You know, this is what getting people paid here. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. MA is out. Be safe. Be diligent. Be careful. Keep 100 with yourself. I'm out.